663-0338. The Chicago Abortion Fund. I'm sorry, www.chicagooabortionfund.com, and you can befriend us on MySpace, www.myspace.com. So, about the caller who just called. Now, I remember a couple of years ago, my cousin actually called me and let me know about a website or something that you can go on and see the people who are registered sex offenders in your neighborhood.
Yeah, you can just Google Illinois, or I think it's even a national website, the Sex Offender Registry, and it'll pop up. You can type in your address and go down. It shows pictures of people, what their address is, and it also shows people who aren't in compliance of registering.
Okay.
So that's also important to know, too, because if they're not doing the steps that they need to and living in your neighborhood, I feel like we have a right as a citizen to be aware that they're in our community.
Definitely.
So, you can definitely, the Sex Offender Registry, I believe if you would just Google that, it'll probably link you right to the site. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm actually probably going to do that when I get home. Just,
Just to make sure.
Right, just to make sure. So.
If anybody, too, wants our information as well, I don't have a nice overhead, but you can reach Rape Victim Advocates at 312-443-9603. Like I said before, we operate between the hours of 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. If you do need assistance outside of those hours, you can call the Chicago Rape Crisis Hotline. And that would be the number that you would access medical, legal advocacy services, information on education and training, and counseling. As well, you could visit our website, www.rapevictimadvocates.org.
Wow. I hope everyone can remember that.
Yeah.
We have another question. Okay. Does rape and abuse happen more from people you know or strangers?
Actually, that's a very good question. The myth that, a stranger's going to attack you in a dark alley, and those types of stories are actually a very small percentage of assaults. About 20% of assaults are stranger rapes, and the other 80 are acquaintances and people you know. Unfortunately, you're more likely to be assaulted or abused by somebody that you know than a complete stranger.
Wow. Goes back to something my mother always says, that if someone is going to bite you, they're going to bite you through the cloth of your own clothing. Something she always says.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So
Definitely
that was one of the most shocking things to me to learn when I went through my training, because we all think, you're safe amongst your peers, and, unfortunately the statistics speak for themselves, so.
Yeah. I know that a couple of people that I know actually have gone to school with people that have gone through that situation and everything like that, and I don't know what they're doing now, but I know that it was very hard on them when it did happen.
Definitely. And the fact that it happens by someone someone you're close to, someone you may have trusted.
How do you ever trust anyone again?
It magnifies that, and that's why, organizations like us exist, to help people, not only speak out against, the people that did this to them, but to also assist people in regaining back that power and helping them work through the issues, or, being able to establish trust with people again, and that sort of thing.
That's good. That's a really good thing. Oh, no, I don't need to do that. I was going to show the overhead, but that's not needed. Wow, Sarah. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Wow, a lot of information. Would you like to give the number out again?
Yes. Rape Victim Advocates telephone number is 312-443-9603. You can contact that number for crisis intervention, any information or referrals you may need, counseling services, legal and medical advocacy, or prevention, education, and training.
Okay, and I am going to go to the overhead again. Last time. contact us, the Chicago Abortion Fund, at 312-663-0338. I'm sorry. Befriend us on MySpace, www.myspace.com, and we are the ChicagoAbortionFund.com. So, thank you for joining us on this pretty gloomy, rainy Wednesday night. And thank you, Sarah, again for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah from Rape Victims Advocates. And we'll see you next time, same channel. So thanks for joining us.